Just look at the US dollar from the cryptocurrencies point of view, and you can see that it is the Federal Reserve note, not Bitcoin, which is the fraud. If the US dollar were a cryptocurrency, it would be the one called the fraud. The US dollar has or is no max cap. In other words, it can be inflated to infinity, as opposed to Bitcoin, which has a hard limit of 21 million Bitcoins that will ever be created. The US dollar is pre-mined. One of the death knells of a cryptocurrency is that it is pre-mined. In general, this means that the creators of the currency create the currency and give it to themselves before allowing others to purchase it. This is the height of fraud in the cryptocurrency space, but this is how all US dollars are created. They are pre-mined by the Federal Reserve before they are allowed to trickle down to the rest of us poor slaves. The US dollar has no transparency. Unlike Bitcoin, the US dollar has very little transparency as to where it came from and which potentially criminal organization, like the US federal government, IRS, or any of the other three-letter agencies it has flowed through. The US dollar isn't backed by cryptography. While Bitcoin and all cryptocurrencies have proof of ownership through very secure cryptography, the owner of dollars can be anyone who is friends with the Federal Reserve. The US dollar isn't open source. Unlike Bitcoin, which anyone in the world can review their code, the dollar is not open source, and therefore all manner of fraud can be perpetrated in the system. With the US dollar, you don't control your private keys. With Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, you hold complete control of your currency by holding your private keys. With dollars, any criminal government agency or the central bank can take control of your dollars at any time. And the US dollar isn't voluntary. While using and owning Bitcoin is completely voluntary, usage and acceptance of US dollars are backed by violence. If you don't accept dollars, you can and will be kidnapped and thrown in a cage. Should you try to escape, you most likely will be killed.